Hi everyone, so today we're doing up some beans that I had soaked in the jars overnight, and I'll be going through a quick process. I'm going to prep my All-American for you so you can see how to do it. I don't think this is just about the beans. I want to show you how to do it. I did put a little bit of white vinegar in the bottom because I forgot yesterday. In the bottom I have its tray. Now, because an All-American doesn't have a rubber seal, you do have to get this top. You can use, I'm using just olive oil, and then I'll let it soak in a little. But you can use Vaseline too. And then I just kind of lightly go through the top, around the edges, and I do the little bolt thingies because it sucks when those stick. And you'll see there's some black on there. And then I'm going to do the lid, all around the edge of the lid. And this does stick time to time. All you got to do is take a spatula and unpressurize it. And it works. And that's it. That's all I have to do. I do check and make sure that through this little hole that I can see, I sure can, that you can see through this little hole, so it's not plugged. I check my plugs here, and my gauge is all intact. All right, so now I'm going to move you over here. Follow me. Want some candy, little kids? Don't you remember that creepy show? Oh, I cracked myself up. All right, so drop you down. In that pot on the stove is just water. It's going to boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to pull it over here, put my my canner up on the stove with water in it. These are the jars I did yesterday. Turned out really good. So this is what I'm doing today. I'm only going to show you the one jar. What I did was I measured out for pint or quarts. You do 1 cup of dry beans, and then you fill it up with water, let it set overnight. This is a pint and a half, so I did 3/4 of a cup because I kind of did the half-half thing. And it turned out pretty good. I mean, there's still fluid in there, so that's a good thing. So once these are done and in the processor, and I'll tag these because I already washed them up because, like I said, I had forgot to put vinegar in the water, and you can see it's still cloudy even though I washed it. So that was my mistake. All right, back to where we were. So I'm just going to run the water, take the beans, put them in a strainer, rinse out the jar good. Now I can recheck. Hold on. Okay, now I can recheck and make sure there ain't no bad beans, skins, whatever. Looks pretty good to me. Put them back in the jar. These are kidney beans. I did bleach out my sink before I did all this. I did kidney beans and northern beans. Throw that in there. Grab my canning salt. You don't have to put salt in there. It doesn't help do anything really, but I guess flavoring. And it's a 1/2 teaspoon for a quart. And it is canning salt. All right. Then I'll set that jar aside because once the water's boiling, then I'll cover the jar with hot water. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll pause you, get this stuff done, and come back to you when the water's ready to be used. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about the delay on that. I had stuff I had to go. People I had to go see. So, in the one pan, I have just plain boiling water. That's it. Oh, I do want to tell you, I checked my rims. Reams? Look at that. And I just ran it through the dishwasher last night, and it was fine. Ugh, ball canning. Going chimp on us. Cheap, cheap, cheap. So, now, I've got the jars all ready. I'm just going to move you a little closer. And this container that you cannot see, I have my lids right there. These have all got been rinsed and the half teaspoon of salt in them. Okay. I'm going to bump you up so you can see what I'm doing. I got my canner on, 3 inches of water in there with a splash of vinegar. So now I'm just going to fill the jars with hot water. Up with about the bottom rim of the jar, which is about an inch of headspace. Headspace is the ouch space between the top of the jar and your product. Kind of pretty easiest thing I've ever had to can so far was these beans. Just doing it though, you know. You really got to be in the mood for it because it does take time to pressure can. By the time I put these jars in, it's $3.39 right now. By the time I put the jars in, get the lid on, and wait for it to start steaming, there's about 20-25 minutes there. And then once you put your weight on, you've got to wait for it to start to jiggle. Well, you got about another 25 minutes or so there. And then once it starts jiggling, to can up beans, it takes an hour and 90 minutes, which is an hour and a half. And then you've got to shut it down, wait for it to depressurize, which can take up to an hour. Yesterday, it took an hour for it to depressurize because it was that hot, and it was on 15 weight here for me. It was my altitude. Check your internet to see what you will put your weight on. And then once you take the lid off, and you let it set for 5 to 10 minutes longer so that it doesn't crack your jar when you just hurry up take them out before you even take them out of the pressure canner. So it'll be later tonight before I'm done. I bet you I got about the 3 hours by the time it's all said and done. I got a floater. Now you can do it any way you want to, but this is the way that I got my information to do these on Linda's Pantry. I messaged her, asked her questions galore because I didn't want to mess up. And she told me how to do it. Thank you, Linda, from Linda's Pantry. She has awesome canning videos over there if you want to go check them out. Just saying. So I am done with these. Now I'm going to take a piece of paper towel. Now I don't, normally you use vinegar water, but it's just water. But there might be salt on there. I doubt it, but there might be. So, and let's take out some of that product already. And wipe off your tops of your rims. I am going to debubble. I don't know why. I just did it yesterday too, just because I thought I should. I'm sure you don't have to. All right, you can walk through. You're not going to be on camera. My son. He's like my husband. They don't like being on TV camera. All right. In here, like I said, I have my rings with the lids. You know what? I am going to add a little bit more water just by doing that little debubbling. Ouch. Them jars are hot. Set it in there. Now, with this All-American, I can only get 8 goodness, quarts in there. Sorry, y'all know me by now. My brain gets a big brain power down there. Finger tight. All right, I'll do the rest of these. I'll get my canner going, and when it's all said and done, then I'll come back, show you what it looks like. Well, yesterday I got 8 in there, but that was because I used the pint and half jars mixed with the quart jars. So today I got 7. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to put the lid on. Everything's all greased and ready for it to go. And that's it. I'll be back in a little bit. I think I better show you. Putting that lid on. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes. There's arrows. And the arrow here. Slide it. And then when you put your lid on, always make sure your levels go side to side, across from each other. And I don't tighten it up right away because I want to make sure that it's equal all the way around. And then, you know, if you've got your other canners, you don't need to do this. So now I tighten them up. I make sure my gap is good all the way around. Yep. Tighten them right up. And that's it. All you got to do. Ta-da! She's cooking down there. I'm going to set my timer for, because it always takes about 25 minutes for the steamer. By the time the steam and the release, it'll be 25 minutes, and then I can put my weight on. Okay, bye. Okay, it's finally done. Pressure cooking and setting. Let's take that off. Well, even though I'm at 0, I'll show you here. I'm at 0 here. I'm going to take that off. That's really hot. So, you can see. All right. I'm going to twist everything. I've got another 8 jars going because I had that one left over. I went in the pantry and found some more beans. Some little bit of kidney beans left over and some canterbury beans. So I got some sitting in there, and I got enough to do probably about another 8 more pint and a half jars. Always turn it away from you. I do not like how those tops are turning brown in there. All right. See what I mean? I'm going to be calling ball canner tomorrow because I don't like that at all. And that's got vinegar water on it. They shouldn't be oxidizing like that fast. You know what I mean? All right. I just took that off. I'm going to let it set for 5 or so more minutes, and then I'll take them out and I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, let's get these jars out of here. Ow. Well, I found the lead thing. That felt lovely. How pretty those look, huh? Don't like the lids though. It's a kidney bean. Northern bean was the first one. Yep, I'm definitely getting a hold of all tomorrow. I don't know if you can see it good on there, but they are definitely oxidized. Not good. I don't think it'll hurt the canning, but I'm going to have to call them and find out for sure, right? I haven't had that happen in a long time. Last time it was a bad batch of lids. It came out beautiful though. Even though I have another batch, I will let my canner cool down. I'm going to wash it out really good. And it is now 7:30 at night. So I will be doing that batch tomorrow. I've got it all set now. See? That's set overnight, and then we'll get the rest of it done. I don't know if anybody's ever used these. I have not. And I've got a 24-ounce bag, and it says just to put some ham in it, add some vegetables, and cook them in a slow cooker for, cook for 2 hours. I've never known beans that from a dry state, unless it's cooked in my Tupperware pressure cooker or my regular pressure cooker, to be done in 2 hours. So if you guys know anything about that, let me know. Thank you for hanging out. Definitely be calling Ball Canning about that. Because the jar looks good, but that don't look pretty at all. Look at that. Aw, dang it. All right, guys. Big hugs from my pantry to yours. Have a good day.